so the next one is going to be NIO. That's ticker symbol NIO. This is the $8 call expiring June 20th. This is one that I have more aggressively been accumulating. I think I have 9 contracts. My average is 60 cents. I would add another contract at 30 cents. But maybe this is one that I want to consider adding at 35. We'll first look at the chart and stuff before I assess that, because this has been one that's, fairly disappointing. But some of the stuff that I have over here has really been giving me a little bit more confidence regarding BABA, because this is, I think, a retweet that I did of, Mr. Chart Norris, and he was talking about the daily candle for BABA, saying that this is the exact chart you should be trading. And so Alibaba is Chinese commerce, kind of like Amazon, but for China. And so if that is looking like it might be bottoming, I would think very similar things regarding NIO. So I'm actually going to, maybe I'll wait to repost it until after getting through this. But what we can see, this gives me a lot of confidence that this spike that I've talked about before, open interest holding following that spike represented $250,000. Now we've seen some more little spikes, and that's more or less corresponded with it going up, but we have seen some little dips. And let's see, the IV is still below 100%, so I think that there's still some good opportunities with this. But let's look at the chart and then the data. And so here is the NIO chart. I put out a video here, still thinking that it's going to 8, or actually, and up here, thinking that it's going to 8. We pulled back, and I think it's just like classic game of, tricking retail here, unfortunately, and then up pulling back, forming a bear flag. Maybe this is a bear flag again. We have been putting in lower lows, so a little bit concerning there. So it's like why I'm not like super aggressive with buying this. Did close the week below $4.50. But maybe this is, a falling wedge here, is what it looks like to me. So yeah, let's just doing this kind of rough. But yeah, we've got, I'll just make that a little bit thicker. And then over here, just being kind of arbitrary. Yeah, that looks like it could be a fallen wedge. So, I think that this is, get people to lose confidence here when it pulls back, starts to put in lower lows, makes people definitely lose confidence, sell at the bottom because they're wrong. But then they end up being wrong, selling at the bottom, and this breaks out of this falling wedge. So yeah, I am feeling good about this. Also, with it having the June expiration, it's not so bad. So I might place an order. Oops, well, I don't want to change the data there. I want to do this here, 35, and I will make that yellow. So I know to consider that. And before I go, actually, no, let's look at the data here first. I'm actually just going to repost it because I feel good about this. Repost. Yeah. All right. And then contract lookup. So that NIO $8 call expiring June 20th, as you can see up there. And so we can see as the premium has been going lower, there's been more volume traded. It looks like calls and puts, lots of noise. And then if we look at that spreadsheet that I have, we can see that from, 4,740, just kind of, or I guess the high here before it started to go down, we are actually lower. So there has been net selling. So maybe that's a little bit bearish. I mean, that is a little bit bearish, yeah. But I'd like to more aggressively be getting my average down because I think it will be breaking higher. I think that this is just like the waiting game, and that we all get kind of fatigued by and then end up losing money. So good to, have a plan. And, I'm feeling all right about this. Even though I'm about 50% down, that's fine. I can just get my average down.